Too good. Too awful. Too familiar. Ugh, I need to review something for Christmas, or else my Christmas setup is gonna feel like a waste of money. Oh wait, this show doesn't even have a budget. Come on, there's gotta be something. Ooh, a Sonic Christmas special? This should be fun.
Yosh, normally I'd encourage you to review all sorts of crap, but I'm telling you, don't watch Sonic's Christmas Blast.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Didn't you see my review of it?
No?
Well, don't blame you, that review kind of sucked. Anyway. But my point is, don't watch it.
Come on, I've got nothing better to review right now.
Literally nothing?
Well, we could always watch Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas.
I fucking hate you.
I love you too, asshole. Anyway, since you seem so interested in this project here, why don't you review it with me?
Oh, hell no!
Well, I didn't give you a choice. You're on my channel and people hate it when you say no.
Oh, come on!
Since several other shows around this time seem to have their own Christmas specials, I guess Dick Entertainment figured they'd give Sonic one as well. I'm sure many of us remember Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
I try not to.
Sure, I could talk about the flaws and headaches the show had when it was coming out, especially since it came out the same time as a better Sonic cartoon, but I ironically love this show. Yeah, it's an awful train wreck that can be hard to watch at times, but it's so batshit insane and ridiculously stupid that I can't get enough of it.
I fucking hated the show. It's not harmful by any means, but I find it a huge headache to watch to this day. I've been a Sonic fan for years, and I like every other show.
Well, a mere 3 years after the show ended, Dick decided to give the show a last-minute Christmas special, which, funny enough, was originally supposed to tie with the release of Sonic Extreme for the Sega Saturn, but after that was cancelled, they shifted gears and made it to promote 3D Blast instead.
Yeah, because when I think of Sonic 3D Blast, I think of Robotnik Laws.
You'd think they could have done this with any other show, but nope, they had to do it with this fucking show of all things. I mean, it's not like Dick has never made a good Christmas special. The Inspector Gadget one wasn't so bad, the one from Bump in the Night was really good, so clearly they can make something good. The problem is, it's the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Of course, it's going to suffer the same problems the show has. So, Cleve, are you ready to blast through this Christmas classic together?
Kill me?
So the special opens up
Hold on a sec. I need to discuss something very interesting.
What now? We already are.
What show is this based on?
Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I literally just said that seconds ago.
Are you sure not Sonic Underground?
This looks nothing like Sonic Underground.
Well, whoever distributed the DVD thought so. Back in the 2000s, when I saw it advertised almost everywhere, they claimed it was from Sonic Underground. And they even put in 3 episodes of Sonic Underground with the DVD. Look at this listing from Barnes & Noble, for example. It's called Sonic Underground, Sonic's Christmas Blast. Why?
What the hell is this English? Who wrote the description for this listing?
I don't know, Dick Entertainment wanted cash?
And it begs the question, if this Christmas special is clearly based on Adventures of Sonic, then why not just have episodes of that show?
Well, plus you should be grateful, it's not episodes of that show. Sonic Underground's like way better.
How can you say that if you don't even—
Let's start the fucking review, I want this to end ASAP.
Anyway, the special opens with a Christmas version of the opening intro. I'll admit the Christmas remix is pretty nice, and the pacing is on point, but why is it using clips from the special? At least the actual intro had original animation, but these are just clips from the special, some of which even spoil the ending of it.
Laziness, I guess. I mean, other Deke shows did something similar, like Bump in the Night, which was made around the same time. It used clips of the upcoming episode in its intro, but it never really spoiled what happened. Here, it really serves no point. You want to know what happened in the special? Just watch the intro, that's all you need to know. Anyway, it starts in a town with a crowd that are watching a big screen, waiting for Santa to make some sort of big announcement. Here we see a kid who annoys me, and I have no idea why. Santa shows up on the big screen and, oh, I wonder if he's real. He clearly can't be a robot, right?
It's Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Did you really expect a coherent story?
But I didn't stop him from having a 4-episode arc, so that's no excuse here. In fact, even if it wasn't the case, it is a Christmas special. They could have spent some effort there. Like maybe start it with Santa's kidnapping, then cut to the people. Anyway, Santa says he'll be retiring, being replaced by
Robotnik Claw!
Oh god, I'm going to throw up.
Oh yeah, it's Robotnik Claws, baby! I don't know who drew this up and designed it, but it's freaking legendary. I love how he's so fat he can't even fit into the costume, and even his shoes can't fit. God, this design makes me laugh so hard.
Ugh, he's ugly as hell. Like you can see all his hairs on his arm and belly. Ugh!
I mean, that's kind of the point, right? To make him look like a disgusting, untrustworthy version of Santa? Subtlety.
If that's subtle, Chicken Little is a good movie.
Hey, nobody came to lie in this review. Accompanying Robotnik Claus is, oh great, Scratch and Grounder, the most annoying characters in the show. But hey, it's been 3 years, maybe they won't be so bad.
Robotnik Claus like my cheers best. Oh, did not. My cheers would cheer you. I boo your cheers.
Me and my big fucking mouth.
You're referencing my review!
I mean, you did give me permission to do so in the script, so...
Yeah, because I need extra subscribers. Next time, reference something related to the themes of this special, like Norm of the North.
Yeah, right. That shit became null and void to me ever since I reviewed the second movie. I'm not getting triggered by that. Robotnik Claus announces that everyone has to give him presents, and the annoying kid won't have it, and punches Robotnik in the stomach. He gets Grounder to throw him in the... My god, someone really had fun animating this. He sends the kid to the robot factory and oh, okay, I guess we've had enough of that scene for a while. Now we're introduced to Sonic and Sally. From Sat AM?
Ah, why do they have to do that? Sally's one of the best characters from Sat AM and they put her in this shit? Well, at least they didn't ruin her voice because she doesn't talk.
Yeah, and why is she slightly off color here? I guess that's supposed to be a reference to her original design, but why mix the current one with that color scheme? Why not just use the original design for full reference? Sonic runs off with Tails to get Sally some surprise presents for Christmas since she got him a special ring from last year. They go to Robottropolis and... wait, wasn't that the city from Sat AM? I know here it's called Robottropolis and not Robotropolis, but yeah, that's 2 references to Sat AM in the same shitty special. Next we see Scratch and Grounder at some guy's house and they want to take all of his stuff.
We have come here with our hearts filled with the spirit of Christmas giving.
Aha! They're robots! They don't have hearts! This isn't some Banana Splits movie bollocks! Don't trust them!
Please, I lost my job. My poor wife is sick. I had to sell all my furniture to pay my bills. The house is empty.
So is Christmas like a mandatory gift season? He's begging like his life depends on it. Is getting a new job or insurance that hard to ask for? I mean, it's not like every single person on the planet gets presents on Christmas just because it's Christmas. Plus, are Scratch and Grounder going to every house or is just this one guy? I honestly don't understand the rules of Christmas there. If you don't get presents, you can lose your house? That's fucking brutal. The rules must have been made by Dr. Warpnik.
It's obviously made up from Robotnik. Besides, who cares if a fictional planet has Christmas as well? The Grinch had that, and it heavily implied Santa exists in that universe.
Yeah, but I actually like the Grinch.
So essentially, you're only criticizing this with points you could also make towards the Grinch because you hate it.
Well, isn't that what an opinion is?
Jeez, and people say I'm nitpicky. Sonic goes to his third store, which is an oh-so-subtle reference to Macy's. Be careful, Sonic. Next thing you know, they'll turn you into a giant balloon and have you explode on contact. For kids! Eventually, Sonic learns from Scratch and Grounder that the real Santa is kidnapped and the one on TV was fake. You know, because instead of keeping that a secret to keep Sonic busy, they simply tell him all of Robotnik's plans, I guess because they like to brag about it. Thought robots were supposed to be smart, not stupid, but then again, everyone in this universe is stupid, so what was I expecting? As usual, Sonic disguises himself to trick the 2 robots, because if it worked the past 65 times, then it'll obviously work the next time. Meanwhile, Robotnik has built a bunch of chimneys on his lair, even though he himself is the new Claus of the town.
Well, with the shape of Robotnik's head, he probably has the brain the size of Norm, which probably isn't very big.
Okay, why do you keep mentioning Norm like you expect me to get triggered? I told you, it's not going to work.
Oh, we'll see. Anyway, Sonic and Tails make their way to the North Pole, where they run into SWAT bots. Okay, those are not SWAT bots. These are. Second, cue routine from the original show.
Eventually, Sonic meets the real Santa and takes him to his workshop, and Sonic rescues Santa, so he takes him to the workshop.
Oh, I see now. You're also copying my editing mistakes on purpose too, you asshole.
I can't help it, it's hilarious.
Here we get our first look at Depressed Santa.
Depressed Santa?
Just watch.
Robotnik Claus is the only person who will get presents this year. Christmas can't happen for anybody else. Robotnik Claus
has destroyed it.
My god, has there ever been a Santa as depressed as this guy?
Like, he has no hope and no positivity. Like, he shouldn't have been Santa. And then again, if Christmas is mandatory for everyone, I can see why he's depressed.
I never thought I'd see the day. No Christmas.
Mate, you haven't even tried anything to fix this problem. Just get Sonic to steal all of the presents.
No spoilers!
What? I was going to say...
Shut up!
Rude.
I am committed not to being like the intro to this special.
Anyway, Santa notices the ring that Sonic has, which looks more like the Warner Brothers logo. It turns out the ring can unlock the secret of ultimate velocity. And to test it out, Sonic has put through multiple challenges to prove this new power. Why does that mountain look like a dick? Scratch and Grounder decide to set up one final trap for Sonic. I say final because after this point, these two never made an appearance in a cartoon or game ever again. I'm just going to assume they rusted.
Oh boy, it comes like the best part of this special.
I mean, we just saw Scratch and Grounder die, and we saw the legend that is Robotnik Claws. How can this special top... Oh god damn it!
I knew you couldn't let Norm
That doesn't
go.
even look like Norm! It's just a generic polar bear!
Norm and Sonic confirmed!
Ah! Every time I see a polar bear like that, it always reminds me of Norm! I hate you, polar bear!
Next we get the return of depressed Santa.
At extreme speed, but I'm afraid it's too late to save Christmas.
Jesus, lighten up, guy. Get some Prozac or something. You're supposed to be the jolliest man alive, not Kolb.
I'm not depressed.
No, come to these Cobb. This review isn't real.
Sonic shows he still has positivity by saying he still has a few minutes. And then he runs to Robotnik's castle and...
Sonic ends up delivering all the presents around the world, which he said he could have done before, but we needed Mopey Dopey Santa to tell him not to do so. Sonic gets Sally a bunch of presents and kisses her under a mistletoe. This is unironically the only good part of the special.
Oh, one of my favorite ships. Too bad Sega had to ruin it with a mandate! Santa decides he's going to retire and declares Sonic to be quote-unquote Sonic Claus. Because apparently you can have claws at the end of your name and you're instantly perfect with it.
I love how he just accepts it without question, because we needed a good note to end the special on.
And he wishes all of you a Merry Christmas.
The kids write, an extremely Merry Christmas. Every year of your life.
And that was Sonic's Christmas Blast. It had problems, but it was a hilarious and charming Christmas.
It was horrible!
Okay, yeah, it was pretty bad. In general, this isn't the worst thing to come from Adventures of Sonic. At least they bothered with some kind of story, the animation's a little better than the show. The voice acting is still good except for Scratch and Grounder, and Robotnik Claws is amazing.
Liar!
But it still suffers all the same problems as the show. The writing isn't funny, the animation is still awkward and uncanny in points, the pacing is clunky, and I did not need to see that fucking polar bear! Unless you're a massive fan of Adventures of Sonic, there's no reason to check it out. Much like the show, I enjoy it in an ironic sense. It's a guilty pleasure of mine, and I might find myself watching it every Christmas, but those should just ignore it as much as they can.
I already don't like the Adventures of Sonic, which means I don't like this. I mean, bad and lazy writing and story, spoiling the end, having Santa need therapy for depression, Robotnik Claws in general is not easy on the eyes, Scratch and Grounder are just annoying as they are in the show, guys who lose their house due to not having presents, okay but forgettable music, getting to specials somehow connected to two unrelated shows, and one of which wasn't made for 3 years! Two things I can honestly say I like about this is I like 90% of the voice acting. Jaleel White is and always has been my favorite Sonic voice actor. Dallas' new voice actor is good too. It sounds very similar to the one Adventures of Sonic. Robotnik is a gem. He always has been. I've always loved the guy who voices him. And the other thing is, Princess Sally. She's one of my favorite Sonic characters. So it's really nice to see her. And sadly, this was the last time we would see her. In general, though, I don't like the special release. But hey, if you do, go ahead and watch. Nothing wrong with the guilty pleasure.
Well, that certainly was a nice thing to review this Christmas. Thanks for joining, Cleve. Hope you had fun.
Don't worry. Next year, I'll make sure we review Norm 3 now that he's on your mind again.
Don't even bother with that, you shit eater.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. And from both me and Yosh, we want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or whatever you celebrate. Or if you celebrate nothing at all, just have a great day.
Dude's right. A very Merry Christmas from us to you. Keep on playing, and may all your games be good ones.
Like, but
Don't you dare!
Ooh, what are you doing?
I'm filing a complaint on those guys for calling me a depressed loser.
Well, I mean, Kobe, you're kind of sour most of the time, let's be honest.
Only because I'm trying to prevent major accidents.
Hey, okay, no need to get fired up. If it makes you feel any better, I sent you something that might cheer you up.
Oh, is it the link to that $800 NFT you showed me, Nick? I've really been meaning to get a good look at that.
Well, at least we had our obligatory Christmas moment now.